Hey guys, it is Dinosaur here, and I'm back with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video, and I'm really sorry that I haven't really uploaded for the past 3 months. But I'm back, and I'm going to keep on uploading as often as I can, and this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a rant video, and it's going to be my perception on the Call of Duty supply drop system. Now, I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, and I've seen Call of Duty just decline, and one of the things that I've seen that has negatively affected Call of Duty is the supply drop system. Let's face it, the whole supply drop system is bull crap. When Black Ops 3 was first released, the supply drop system wasn't too bad. Most of the stuff that you could gain from the supply drops was cosmetic stuff. This means it didn't really change the way you played the game. You get calling cards, gears, gestures, to just doll up your character and make them look cool, and other non-important stuff such as weapon camo and weapon reticle. All these items didn't really harm the game at all, and everyone who played the game would earn crypto keys in-game and buy supply drops. But Treyarch, the moneyed greedy bastards who saw that Sledgehammer Games made billions just from their supply drops alone, and there's been a lot of videos and statistics showing that Treyarch's supply drop system was not nearly as successful as Advanced Warfare's. So what do? They add in items, and not just any items, they add in game-changing items. And what does adding in game-changing items do, especially when they're not as easily accessible? It makes it more desirable. And when you see something new and exciting, and when you do not have it, it makes it more desirable. And Treyarch knows this really well. And they will not stop there. They will constantly remind you that there's something new that they've added to the supply drop system that you do not have. How many times have you logged onto Black Ops 3 and the message of the day was just a friendly reminder that there's a new weapon available in the supply drop system? And the worst thing about this is that you would have thought if they added new DLC weapons to the supply drops, they would have made it easily accessible to players, or would have made it so that players could gain it easily in a few supply drops. Nope, players do not have a high chance of getting the DLC weapon. I've linked down in the description somebody who went and did the whole statistical working out of how easy it is to gain a DLC weapon in the supply drop, and the rates are so low. It is shocking. It is disgusting. Now I'm going to show you a little snippet on screen of a Reddit post that I read that shows the statistics involved in getting one DLC weapon from the supply drops. If you want to read the whole post, a link will be down in the description. It's quite interesting to read how low the supply drop rates are. But so here it is. The average number of a rare supply drop needed to get one DLC weapon is 39.2. Opening 27 rare supply drops gives you approximately a 50-50 chance of getting one weapon. Opening 42 rare supply drops gives you a 66% chance of getting at least one weapon. And opening 100 rare supply drops gives you approximately 92.5% chance of getting at least one DLC weapon. And this includes getting duplicates. What the hell? The supply drop rate is so low. Now the sad thing about this is that some people are spending more money on supply drops than what they spent on the actual game, which is ridiculous, as you're spending more money in trying to get a DLC weapon that you have less than 1% chance of getting. And you're spending money on a weapon that has validation for only a few months, because Call of Duty is only a yearly game, and by the time you get your DLC weapon, you'll be spending money on the next game with its supply drop system trying to get that game's DLC weapon. Because let's face it, in a few months, everybody will be playing Modern Warfare Remastered. I do not know who's going to be buying that shit just to play Infinite Warfare. I could rather be playing Star Wars Battlefront, which in my opinion is really underrated, or Destiny, because I don't want to play a Call of Duty that is in space. That is not how Call of Duty was a few years ago. I'm more of a boots on the ground type of girl. So anyway, that's beside the point. And the point is that I'm trying to urge you to stop spending your money on this bullshit supply drop system. They really don't give you your money's worth, and they're cheating you off your money. I have another link down in the description of another Reddit post showing the actual value of each item in the supply drop system, and really you are not getting your money's worth to try and get that one DLC weapon. And the system is really bullshit and really sad, because in the system you can get duplicates. Really, duplicates? I mean, I cannot describe how many times in the supply drops I have gotten a duplicate of a common calling card. In my opinion, they should make it that if you receive something in the supply drops, you never have a chance of getting it ever again, and in that way you have a much higher chance of getting a DLC weapon. But nope, do they do that? Nope. And another thing that they do that really pisses me off is that they add in new items to the supply drop system. Not DLC weapons, but items such as character gears and gestures in supply drops. Like, really, Treyarch? Do you really think that I want to dab a Nene to further decrease my chance in getting a DLC weapon? No, I don't. I just want a DLC weapon. And them adding in more items to the supply drops, it's just gonna further decrease your chance of getting that one DLC weapon. Like, really, Treyarch, thanks for becoming shit like Advanced Warfare. It's just pissing me off. Why is Black Ops 3, a game that I've been so excited about, becoming shit like Advanced Warfare? And you may argue that if I'm so against paying, then why don't I just play the game and earn crypto keys? That's true, and I agree with you, but I know a lot of Call of Duty players who don't have the patience to play countless games to earn just enough crypto keys, when on average you get one DLC weapon for every 40 rare supply drops. You only get 3 crypto keys per game, and do you know how much time and how many games you have to play to get 40 rare supply drops? It is insane. It is crazy. And some of you may disagree with this video because you've been blessed by the card cards with the DLC weapons without having to pay any money. But I'm just explaining the averages and showing how difficult it is to get these DLC weapons. And I believe that with every argument and with every rant, there has to be a solution. So here are my proposed solutions. So with regards to the weapon camos, I suggest that Black Ops 2 does what they did way back in the day with Black Ops 3, and that is to allow their Call of Duty players to choose and buy the weapon camo that they want. So if you want that blue Thunder Lightning weapon camo, then you can go to the store and you can buy the blue Thunder Lightning weapon camo, instead of having to buy 20 supply drops and hope that in one of those supply drops you will be getting the blue Thunder Lightning weapon camo. And in that way, you know what you're getting, and you're getting your money's worth. You're not getting cheated off your money. And what I suggest that they do with these weapons is to either get these weapons in the DLC for all people who have access to the DLC, or they allow players to buy these DLC weapons off the store, so that you can buy the weapon that you want and the weapon of your choice, instead of going through thousands of rare supply drops in hopes that you will get that one weapon that you really want. And my last solution is something that I really hoped Black Ops 3 would have implemented when they started implementing all these new items into the supply drop system, was adding in a trade system where players could trade with one another. So let's just say, for example, you had a duplicate of the new crossbow and your friend had a duplicate of, for example, a wrench. Let's just say you really wanted a wrench, your friend really wanted the crossbow. You could trade with them for that item. Or in public, you can trade off an item that you do not want. So you can publish that you have this item to trade, and if somebody else comes along and sees, oh, this person has a wrench, and they go and list items that they are willing to trade with you for that wrench. So something a little bit along those lines of a trade system is what I think that they should have implemented. In that way, players could have a chance of getting what they want and getting rid of what they don't want. And I hope you really enjoy this video. It is a bit different from what I normally post, but I really wanted to share the word and just to make people a little bit more aware of how scamming the supply drop system really is. And do let me know down in the comments section what your opinion is on this whole issue, and if you have any solutions to the whole supply drop system, what they have in right now. And thank you for watching this video. Bye bye and have a lovely day.